the power forward position, 7 feet 7 inches, number 7, Ersa Ilyasova.
What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Ja Morant.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Kelly Oubre out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Jackson. And for Milwaukee, they've got A.J. Green. And it's Milicic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. For teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
Now here's Turner. He played a great game against Charlotte. To the inside and out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Going inside, and he makes it.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Kicks it out to Kennard. Chicago passing it around. 4-3. Turner, no good. Here's Milicic. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Kennard, left side. Pass to Oubre. Over Green. Oubre can't hit. Here's Baker. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Baker's got his second basket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Up and in from the low block.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Kennard passes to Oubre. And that one's good.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
The three. He buries it from 3. Baker's got 10 points in the game.
This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
Bulls trail by 8. And Jackson gets double-teamed. Back to Oubre. Pass to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Turner for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. And you look at what they've accomplished this year on the... Oh, my goodness!
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Ilyasova outside. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And a quick check of the 2K leaderboard. Here are the toughest defenses to score against. The Bucks, number 1. 5th on the list, the Bulls.
Both teams really take pride in their defense and shutting one another down, which is kind of refreshing to see in a league widely dominated by offense.
Kennard outside. Turner finds Kennard, down to 5 on the shot clock.
They haven't had that much success in the paint.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Three-pointer Yakatonis. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago.
Timeout for the Bulls. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your move. Give yourself a round of applause.
And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Bulls. It's a 16-point game. Chicago passing it around. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Ilyasova. Nails it from 3. Ilyasova's got 6 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Jackson with it. Jackson drawing the double team. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Yakatonis. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at Milwaukee, this season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at number 1 as the postseason approaches. And of course the Bulls, 2 spots below.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
Yeah, their offense is really humming right now. They just can't miss.
Pass to Baker. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. 12 points for him.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
Kennard outside. Out to the wing. Now here's Turner. Pass to Oubre. Kicks it out to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Baker hits the three-pointer. Baker's got 15 points.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Here's Jackson. Got a hand on it. Here's Baker. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Oubre. His last outing, he had 24 points. It's blocked. And it's Ilyasova penetrating. And the jam. by Ilyasova.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Timeout called, the Bulls. Making a switch here. Scott's checked in.
Once again.
Chicago has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Here's Kennard. No good. Unable to win this run. One side has dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play. They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
And for the Bulls, they're shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Here's Ilyasova, and again it's Milwaukee from deep. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
So it's Chicago now, after Milwaukee picked up a three with their last shot. Tipped! And the jam by Ilyasova.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Chicago with the ball, coming off a win against the Hornets.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Milwaukee shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Fontecchio's checked in for Chicago. And so here is Chicago. Pass to Kennard. Shoots a fadeaway. It's deflected.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Here's Baker. Sinks it from distance. Baker's got 20.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them. If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor. As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
And all around the rim that time before dropping. Milicic has got 11 points.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Fontecchio outside. Outside Oubre to win the cold spell. And it's Ilyasova with the rebound. And here's Milwaukee now. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Fontecchio's shot is off. Green for three. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Kennard. 23 points for him last game against Charlotte.
Don't forget his 4 steals, just filling up the box score.
Pass to Fontecchio. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Milicic. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Kennard. Still without a bucket. Here's Fontecchio. Can't get it to drop. Here's Milicic. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Three-pointer Yakachonis. It's good on the putback.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
To the wing, right side. He got a piece of it. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Pass to Scott. Kennard on the wing. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Anthony, and it's Fontecchio in at the 3 slot.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop.
Whoa! Nice! What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there!
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And Milwaukee decides to take their first time out here.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Bell, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Carter comes in for Green. Over the past month, these front court players have been money at the line. Fourth, Miles Turner.
For him, it's about remaining aggressive and trying to get to the stripe as much as possible. It's evident he's got a nice stroke from there, and he needs to continue to exploit this in his and his team's favor.
And the upcoming schedule for Milwaukee. On Sunday, they'll be facing Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Garnett. Back to Anthony. Down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Oh, wow! Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You could tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, everybody in the building was waiting for it. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And Milwaukee has possession.
He was whipping the rock on the way to the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. On the wing, Anthony takes the three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Ilyasova's got 4 rebounds now. Carter from outside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
So it's Chicago now. Pass to Scott. To the right side. Here's Fontecchio. The three-pointer off the mark. The Bucks have gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start of the second. And that one's good. Bell.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Good on the shot.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range. They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Gets the 3-ball to go. Dick's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Three-pointer, Anthony sends it home from three-point land.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Oh, my goodness. How about that?
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, jacks up a 3, drills it from deep. Baker's got 30.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Carter from outside, and again it's Milwaukee from deep.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
And stolen by Dick. And that one is hammered home.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Here's Anthony. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And his defense really set the tone. Seemed like he impacted almost every shot that came his way, blocking many.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you so much. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out.
Now you just want a fair fight. All right, Allie, thank you.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. To halt the run, Bell grabs the miss. Bell's got 4 rebounds now. launches it. Baker gets the bucket. Baker's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Anthony with a bucket.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Baker gets the bucket. Baker's got 38 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Milwaukee making a switch here. James is checked in. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow? Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
The Bulls have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. From behind the arc, it's rebounded by Dick. Driving in, and he can't jam it through.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Kennard on the wing. Nice move. Deflected. Here's Baker. He's covered by Oubre. Baker gets the bucket. Baker's got 41.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Kennard passes to Oubre. It's rebounded by Dick.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Ilyasova with the bucket.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Got a piece of it. And the Bucks pushing it up now. And the finish on the break with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
James brings the double team. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Fires in the triple. Jackson's got 5 now.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Richard, looking at your career, 17 years in the league. How'd you survive the grind of a regular season that many years?
Well, 1, you got to take care of your body. And 2, evolution is the key to success. I was a different player when I was year 3 than I was at year 15. You have to continue to evolve.
Here's Baker. Knocks down the long J. Baker's got 48.
He's dropping the 3 ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Timeout called, the Bucks. So both teams changing it up here. A moment here to see the numbers for him.
And unfortunately, his defense has not been as impactful lately as it was earlier in the season, with his steal numbers on the decline over the past 5 games. Expect to see him redouble his efforts tonight and try to get back to picking pockets.
O'Neal.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Jordan against Kennard. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Oubre passes to Kennard.
He needs to break out of this funk as soon as possible. Still scoreless in the second quarter. They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half of basketball. Looking to end the run. Pass to Jackson. And here's Kennard. Turner for three. O'Neal pulls it in. Here's Baker. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight.
He's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Kennard with it. Jordan picks him up. Oubre on the wing. Chicago passing it around. The Bulls with another miss.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Lets it fly, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Oubre passes to Jackson. Here's Turner. Fires the three. O'Neal pulls it in.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Baker gets the bucket.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Got it off in time. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. Bucks ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
29.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. Kenny, back in your playing days, how far ahead would you look on the schedule?
Unless we were in the playoff race, I really only focus on the next game.
Yeah, it doesn't do any good to look too far down the road. That's for the coaches.
Yeah, as a coach, you're planning, game planning, and all that stuff, practice planning. But as a player, you got to stay in the moment, focused on the task at hand.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Milwaukee Bucks.
It starts with their rebounding. They're controlling the glass. That gives you those extra possessions.
Yeah, they're doing the dirty work, plain and simple.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. They've got Ja Morant, and it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Oubre. Got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Here's Kennard. Blocked again! Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Bucks ball.
The 2K leaderboard lights up with the league's top scoring teams. The Bucks, number 1. 5th on the list, Chicago.
Stacking up big point totals is something both of these teams do with ease. There'll be an interesting matchup with all of that offensive talent on the floor.
Here's Baker. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Well, the Bulls shooting only 27% for today's game. Ilyasova passes to Morant. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Kennard passes to Oubre. Back to Kennard. Shot clock at 6. Blocked! And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Oubre on the wing. Shot clock at 3.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
Pass to Turner. To the paint. Outside Oubre. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Richard, one of the more jaw-dropping athletes in the game. At 6'2", Ja Morant can get his head at the rim.
And he said we'll see that less often these days. He is trying to save his body and stay on the floor for his team. That is key.
To the left wing. To end the run.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Drains the triple. Karolinko's got 5.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Pass to Turner. Oubre on the wing. Now here's Jackson. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Morant. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team. Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Three-pointer, O'Neal hits the trifecta. O'Neal's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, they haven't missed a shot since the break. They just won a tremendous job making the necessary adjustments at halftime.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And the Bucks pushing it up now. Baker gets the bucket. Baker's got 11 in the second half. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And let's talk about their blocks. When you're facing a team swatting shots, it becomes a mental situation as well. Makes you think twice before you fire. Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Karolinko, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Yakuchonis is checked in for Morant. They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure. Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Here's Ilyasova, and the jam by Ilyasova.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Richard, when you look at career longevity for NBA players, has LeBron shifted what we thought was possible?
No doubt. It's made fans more critical of guys that are on the decline. But ultimately, guys start to decline around 32, 33 years old. That is normal.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Scott's checked in for Jackson.
Lucas Scott.
It's stolen. Fast break. Here we go.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Kennard passes to Scott. Over Yakachionis. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Scott's got his first basket of the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
All right, Bucks fans, let's make some
Here's Baker. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Over to the left wing. The three. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Now here's Kennard. He's closely guarded. Uses the glass on the layup. Kennard's got his second bucket of the night.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Ilyasova with the bucket.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
And the Bulls shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Milwaukee making a switch here.
For all the dancers. Substitution for your Bucks.
Here's Parks. Turner covers.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Pass to Scott. And here's Turner. Takes a three. Baker grabs the board. With the drive. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Well, Chicago's shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, VA. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner
And Coach must have had a really good look at this one. He called a coach's challenge for the out-of-bounds violation. What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T.
And depending on the ref's angle, an out-of-bounds violation is an easy call.
Review the play. The previous play is under review.
A call that's easy and quick to confirm on the monitor.
Yeah, it's one of the main reasons the coach's challenge is in place. This isn't a judgment call. There's usually pretty clear and conclusive evidence on an out-of-bounds call. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
For Chicago, Fontecchio's checked in for Turner, and Anthony subbed in for Kennard. Blocked! And it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Yakachionis. Fontecchio, the pass to Oubre. 4 on the clock. Connects from downtown. Anthony's got 9 points.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Baker gets the bucket.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Yet another bucket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And out of bounds, the Bucks will take it. And here's Milwaukee now. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. They need this. And it's Ilyasova with the rebound. Ilyasova's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pure from three-point range. Ilyasova's got 25 points.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
Out of bounds.
Well, you always want high field goal percentages from the bigs. These are the best at efficiently putting the ball in the bucket.
Substitution. Number 31, Kevin Garnett.
Here's Scott. That three's off the mark. Scott's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall. 28 points for him.
He hit 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here they come with numbers in transition.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Anthony, the pass to Garnett. 3-pointer. Anthony misses.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Baker. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look. Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
The Bulls with another miss. Here's the 3, and so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patent it, being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Speak slow, speaking fast, I can roast, I can gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the...
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Bulls, Luke Kennard out there with Simone Fontecchio. Then it's G.G. Jackson, and it's Garnett in at the center position. Chicago passing it around. Shots good by Scott.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's running around the perimeter ready to fire.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching. Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Baker, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Baker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Pass to Yakachonis. Banked it in off the glass.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
For Chicago, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Fontecchio. Here's Scott. Off target from outside.
You know what? He's got to look to get up.
Oh,
my gracious.
Wow, just incredible.
That is a monster finish.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And Jackson gets double-teamed, and so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Timeout called, Milwaukee.
Now coming to the floor, the bucket hoop truth makes some noise.
Scott passes to Jackson, and once again, off the mark by Chicago. Here's Milwaukee. It's been 8 unanswered for them. A nice shot by Milicic.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
And he gets that one. Garnett's got 4 points in the quarter.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Here's Baker, and again it's Milwaukee from deep.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Three-pointer Yakachonis, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Scott's gone just 2 of 8 from the field. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
And he's got a hot hand, and the D looks simply helpless.
And stolen by Ilyasova. Three-pointer Yakachonis drops in the 3. Yakachonis has got 12 points in just the second half. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A.
Yes!
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Here's Parks. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Ilyasova, and Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
Poke loose, out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Fontecchio's checked in for Jackson.
Bulls substitution. Cover 0. Simone Fontecchio.
Another steal. In transition, here they come. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Pass to Scott. Chicago passing it around. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him. He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Chicago has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. And we're going to have a jump ball. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here we go. From downtown, on target from range.
Yeah, strong defensive pressure is giving them the advantage here.
And the Bulls shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Oubre can't hit.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Come on, B.A. Emphatic slam from a player who does it better than most.
Oh, defense optional when the freight train is coming.
Always in attack mode. We see him do this night after night.
Pass to Scott. Back to Oubre to stop the drought. Rebounded by the Bucks. Milicic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Lets it fly, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Milicic has got 9 points now in the quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
They double him with Ilyasova. Stripped it away. Now the Bucks with it. 18 feet out. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
6 of their last 10 points have come from that mid-range area.
Here's Scott. To the middle. Here's Oubre. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him. Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Chicago shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. And here's Turner. Pass to Scott. Just 5 on the clock. Milicic grabs the board. Here's Parks. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And, of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most help and motivation.
Pass to Fontecchio. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. Kennard, he's checked in for Chicago. Jackson comes in for Fontecchio. 1:44 left in the fourth. Here's Baker. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in. Feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And their win total will climb a little higher once this one's official. It'll be their 63rd win of the year.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them. Terrific find there, and he notches the triple-double. He's just been everywhere tonight.
And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, You're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. 36 seconds left to play in the fourth. Jackson drawing the double team. The Bulls with another miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. 11 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Baker. And again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. So this one belongs to the Bucks, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy.
Well, LeBron, this is the last game for a little while, so as a team, how do you approach the break?
Well, we got a couple of days off, but everyone needs to stay in tune. Even though we're not going to be on our feet or on the basketball court, everyone needs to continue to just work your mind and work your body as well and, get ready for practice.
Well, try to mix in a little rest before you get back to the grind and enjoy it. Thanks, LeBron.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant